biting wind howls across the endless expanse of ice and snow, carrying with it the weight of your journey, 1,000 miles and more, each step etched into frostbitten resolve. And then, through the swirling haze of the horizon, you see them, the Nameless Spires. At first, they seem almost like mirages, faint shapes piercing the edge of the world. 6 monolithic towers, dark gray and foreboding, rise impossibly high into the sky, their jagged peaks stabbing the heavens like the horns of some colossal beast. Awe wells within you, but it cannot banish the creeping dread, a primal fear that churns in your guts. As your eyes linger on their impossible size, the distance between you and the ruins twists your sense of scale. Even from here, the closest of the spires seems to loom over you, larger than life. 3 of the towers, ancient and wounded, have crumbled over the eons, their once pristine cones shattered to uneven heights of 1,500, 1,000, and 800 feet. And yet, even diminished, they are overwhelming. The untouched spires stretch over 2,000 feet into the sky, defying reason, shadowing the land like the bones of forgotten gods. But something is wrong. One spire, the one nearest to you, is darker than the others. The change is subtle at first, a faint shift in its hue. But as you draw closer, the truth reveals itself. The base of this spire is black as pitch. Around it swirl great vortices of wind, laced with a dark ash that clings to the surface like living shadow. This malevolent storm grows more pronounced with every step, the blackness spreading upward as though devouring the gray stone. Arcane whispers seem to crawl through the air, faint and unrelenting. For those of you trained in the arcane, the sight gnaws at the edges of your mind. This is no natural phenomenon. It is a manifestation of immense magical power, the consequence of a ritual so vast it has corrupted the very air. If you wish, anyone that is trained in the arcane can make a roll.
$27.
22. 37.
Wow. It's a natural 20.
Somehow.
Wow. All right. This ritual that is being performed right now, Karun, you, Malavik, and actually not Ursilia and Arashtak, Karun and Malavik, you notice that this ritual seems to almost be complete. Judging from this transition of this spire and the air around it, you're able to put this together. As you travel, getting closer to the Nameless Spires, which you have been able to see now for quite some time, making your way closer towards them, the ruins themselves begin to emerge as you close the last dozen miles. Between the towering spires lies a city like no other. Strange domes, angular facades, and twisted towers rise from the ice. clash of alien geometries and ancient designs that seem at odds with the natural world. The dark green stone of these structures gleams dully under the pale light, while massive slabs of gray basalt pave the winding streets below. At the city's heart stands a giant hexagonal pyramid, 6 sides smooth and imposing, rising 500 feet above the surrounding ruins. It is dwarfed only by the monolithic spires around it. And then, without warning, a wave of recognition washes all over you. Memories stir like phantoms in your mind, disjointed fragments of a dream. You've seen this place before. You've walked these streets. You've gazed upon this temple. The name comes to you unbidden. Akakaru, the Snow Mother. This is the first and last temple. Before you can fully grasp these recollections, however, Snowy Owl steps forward. Her expression is solemn, distant. A moment later, she rises into the air, lifted by ghostly wings of faint, shimmering light. Around her, wisps of energy coalesce, taking the unmistakable shape of a great owl. When she speaks, the voice is not her own. It is deep and ancient, resonating with power.
You gaze upon the Nameless Spires, and I gaze upon my future tomb. Know that long ago, before the sky struck the world, I stood at Akakaru's side. Her people worshipped her here, called her the Snow Mother, and when they discovered the Black Frost Whale buried deep below, they built this city above its tomb to keep it in place. Akakaru died to keep the Black Frost Whale entombed, but the power of her sacrifice has waned. You must bring me to my mother's temple. There I shall renew her sacrifice with my own. But first, we must ensure that the Black Frost Whale's whispers are, at least for the time being, silenced.
A Snowy Owl descends. Tears glisten in her eyes. Her voice trembles as she speaks. This is what I feared. My quest was not to save Rune, but to bring him here, to this place, to give him up, to sacrifice him, so that Akakaru's strength might endure. She pauses, wiping her tears with a trembling hand, before straightening her back. Determination hardens her voice. We must press on. Whatever it takes, we must see this through. Olikuk, Dinigi, Inuma. I ask you to please wait here for us. And in the case that we do not return, I must task you with returning to Elder Seshu to come up with a new way to stop Osoyo. The shadow of the spires looms ever larger. The air grows colder, and somewhere, deep beneath the ancient stone of Akakaru's temple, the Black Frost Whale stirs. Its its whispers threatening to drown the world. Ulukuk, Denigi, and Enuma protest. But Snowy Owl hugs them and convinces them to stay behind.
We will do everything that we can to make sure Snowy Owl completes their mission.
There are some frozen tears that well up. It is hard on them. They've come so far on this journey. Denigi is the first to speak up. We have been tasked with a great purpose. You are my friend, Snowy Owl. I want to help you. It is our job. But I understand. She holds her chin up. Puts an arm around Ulukuk and Enuma. She nods her head. What do you do?
I wait. This is probably goodbye for them. I imagine this moment is tender and probably the most difficult thing that they've had to deal with thus far on this journey. But once they detangle, I will gesture for Snowy Owl to lead the way.
Is this city populated?
Hard to tell. Make a
We have
perception
not
check.
entered.
I believe he has to
Are you going to
make a
travel
Perception.
check. Check.
I did, sir. I heard you should check. I did not hear perception check. My mistake. I was like, well, are we gonna go?
I saw the two of you staring off into the void.
20.
Doesn't look like it. The only activity that you can really see from where you are is the closest spire, which has what appears to be some kind of ritual being cast.
Do we have any idea what that is? I say aloud to the group gesturing towards the ritual.
Perun, you don't know what the ritual is, but you know that it's very, very powerful.
I will say as much. It is a mystery, along with whether or not there are people here, and it is populated. Although the ritual must be very powerful.
So we must silence the spires, that is what we were told first, yes?
I wonder if the ritual is there from the people here, trying to slow what is going on, or if it is to undo it.
Well, at any rate, we must be careful. Whether or not there are people or creatures here.
Does anything about the architecture here resemble anything that I might identify as elfin?
Question. No.
It is a mystery. Probably it was aliens.
Aliens?
Who knows? Who can
Did
say?
go to another planet.
Indeed. Well, and I huddle in with those that are within our main group here, for I do not wish for Snowy Owl's people to particularly hear this, but should Rune sacrifice themselves, and perhaps Snowy Owl, we do not know what the whole situation is. What happens after? What if this reoccurs? If the strength of their mother, of Akakaru, waned before, who's to say it's not going to happen again?
It probably would. But perhaps millennia later, if we make descriptive records as though they did not before, perhaps we could find a way to make sure it is passed down.
Is there a way that, sorry to cut you off, is there a way for me to try to determine how old this place was, and or possibly when the physical degradation began?
You would have to get much closer. But you have information that you've received from various notes and things throughout the course of your investigation that would suggest that this place is thousands of years old.
Well, I suppose that would be a mission that extends beyond our lifetime. And should we be successful, we can always carry this information forward with us, let other people know, so it is not completely forgotten.
Precisely. Perhaps even somewhere here as well, carving what we've figured out into some of the stone, that it may last a long time.
Yes, it is simply just tragic, you know. The sacrifice to be needed multiple times for this creature. It isn't right.
I think it is normal. Seems to happen all the time.
At any rate, we, I suppose, have a job to do, yes?
Seems that way.
Snowy Owl disentangles themselves from the group.
Are you ready? Are you ready to venture into the Nameless Spires?
It's probably like a little status window that comes up. Would you like to save the game now?
You're reaching the point of no return. Are you sure you'd like to save and lock yourself into this quest? And yes, I would.
I look to the companions beside me, and why not? Are we all ready?
Before we head in, I will move over to Malavik and reach in underneath my many furs and cloak, and I pull out what appears to be a heart-shaped pin. This would have been adorned on my scarf and among the many trinkets that I wear on my person. If you don't mind, Malavik, something I'd like to affix to your armor.
Yeah, lean forward.
I will reach forward and begin to secure it underneath his furs so that it is close to his heart, underneath the armor there. This might come in handy later.
I trust.
All right, I'm ready. Everyone?
As she puts it on, I'll put my hand on her shoulder and grip tightly. Do you feel it? Underneath us, around us.
The hum. There's a ley line nearby.
I haven't been in the ley line since, well, you know.
Yes. And I put my hand over his and give it a squeeze. Going to be all right.
This time should be different. He gave me knowledge about this place. We may not return. The ritual is almost complete.
Almost, but not quite there yet. We still have time.
I'll nod my head, and I will take my axe in hand. I'll walk forward towards Snowy Owl.
Are you ready?
You do know that I'm not gonna let you just throw yourself in there alone. You'll have to put me down. There's always another way. You just have to find it.
Thank you, my friend.
You lead, I'll follow.
And you begin to enter the Nameless Spires. Making your way towards the nearest spire. Powerful magics seem to permeate the air around you. And as you get closer, you see a fissure splitting the ground, cleaving streets and structures alike. The edges of the fissure seem infected, crusted with dark ash, and appearing porous compared to the surrounding terrain. Within, the fissure drops away to darkness. Unsettling sounds, almost like whispers, drift up from these inky depths on cold blasts of wind. These fissures extend all around, and I shall bring you over here to show you this madness. Down there is where you begin. Those large, black, empty, void-like shapes are the fissures that you can see. Sorry, let me place Snowy Owl down as well. Snowy Owl looks around and says, I believe the source of this magic is taking place that way. She points to the northwest. But we must find a way across these fissures.
I can see a sort of ledge here. Does this mean elevation? Is it something we can potentially climb up?
So yeah, these would be broken down like ruins and things of the city.
Are they climbable walls, I suppose is my question.
Yeah, so let's see here. You make just a regular perception check, I think.
Yes. $25.
Yes, they are. It would be probably difficult though. Not quite as difficult as the climbing down the cliff.
All right. I think it's a bad idea if we split up. We should try to stay together as much as we can.
Now, to the north is where we have been directed, the northwest. Looking at both of these gaps, these fissures, can we guesstimate about how far across each one is? As in, would we be able to perhaps use Karun's ladder to kind of lay it down as a plank, so to speak? Or would we have to fly across or something?
This one in your immediate vicinity appears to be about 20 feet across.
Oh,
And Karun's ladder is about 20 feet, right?
Fully extended, yes.
I can jump across without any checks. It's only 20 feet.
Well,
So if you want to use the ladder, I can be on the other side to receive it.
to hold it steady. Yes, that would be a great idea. Karun, are you all right?
I'm
with that?
already way ahead of you. I'm trying to pull the giant ladder out of the bag from whence it came. Assembling it, placing it down.
So we wish to go north first then, yes?
Oh, yes.
I think it's a good idea.
All right.
Snowy Owl pipes up. I can also assist with the placing of the ladder.
If you must, if you are willing, you can. Either way, we will get across.
Yes.
I'll go with you just in case there's danger.
Very well.
And I will run and jump across.
Snowy Owl's wings extend, and they fly across. Sorry, game is paused.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't have to make a.
Wait, I
any
do.
sort of-
Never mind.
Okay.
If I'm raging, I don't, but I have to make a, what? One second. Here we go. It's long jump.
So yeah, a long jump. I think it is.
DC 15 athletics.
Yep. So this is straight up. Whatever your roll is, that's how far the jump is. So however whatever you roll, for example, if you roll, you know, a 25, you would be able to cross 25 feet with athletics. With a long jump.
Sure. Mm.
23. Just enough. Malavik gets a running start. And you land on the other side. Snowy Owl sort of like helps steady you a little bit. As you jump across, there's a moment when you're in the air, Malavik, where you look down and those whispers, indistinct, just are a combination of like you can't seem to understand them, but they're also louder than they were. There's a nonsensical aspect to them. In one of the
Dog.
whispers, you hear a familiar voice. Malavik.
Who was that? What was that? Doc, was that you? Again? Hey, answer me. Where are you? Spires. You can see through me, you know where we are. What's wrong? Your voice grows dim. It's this place. Now we'll have to take control during our sinks. I don't think I'm ready.
Are you all right, Malavik?
This place is dangerous. Many voices in my head. And for once, dark is the silenced one. There's a familiar voice down there calling at me, pulling at me. I don't quite know who it is, but it sounds very awfully familiar. We have to get the others across now. They have to be careful going across. The pull almost pulled me back. I can normally jump a lot farther, but that was taxing.
Take care. Remember that your friends are here. We are here.
Indeed. Place the ladder!
Placing the ladder. I'm just gonna go ahead and start setting that up.
Sure. I imagine.
And I will help hold it down on this side.
Yeah. I imagine you're just sliding it basically across. Trying to weigh it down on this side so that it doesn't, just fall down. And give me an athletics check for that, I guess. Arcelia. And if Karun, if you're helping, you can also make an athletics check.
I cannot help because I am untrained. Instead, I will supervise and tell Acelia what they are doing wrong.
I will cast guidance on her. Oh, never fucking mind.
I do a few stretches, flex, and my bicep is the size of Karoon's head. And then I gently put it down.
Sure.
For
Yeah.
a natural 20,
Absolutely.
36.
No problem. You get the ladder set up across this first chasm here.
All right, I'll hold it down on this side, so perhaps we want to set up a rope as a sort of backup in case one of you slip.
That is possible. We did gather some of the rope from when we were climbing down, right? I believe so.
Yeah, I have all of it.
Yeah, we have plenty of rope.
All right. So, I suppose what I will do is, it is 20 feet across. Rope is typically what? 30 or 50 feet? All right. Looking around, does it seem like there's anything steady, not the ladder, that we could possibly tie an anchor to, so to speak?
Give me a perception check. No. There's a lot of black frost and, these weird tendrils and things that you've run into before at the temple. I don't know if that looks sturdy to you.
I don't know that there's anything that we can really attach to.
Why not our climbing gear? Pitons.
Oh, as in slam it into a wall a couple of times and then tie it
Or
up.
the ground here.
Yes, all right.
We are on ice, correct?
The ground and the surrounding area has looked rather porous to you.
Oh, so it's kind of dilapidated a little bit. Well, we do have multiple people who have the ability to magically fly. So I suppose just do your best to keep it steady. And I'll do my best not to die.
I'll scream out. I suggest crawling across. All fours is better than just 2 legs.
Now,
I got across.
all right.
But by means, you whatever you're doing.
No,
just
go ahead.
for
If
it.
you want to go first, have fun.
I feel like staying here any longer isn't going to help us. So I just get on all fours and begin to crawl across on this ladder.
Sure.
I'm holding it steady on the other side as well.
Acrobatics check, please. Balance.
33.
No problem. Rashtok scurries across without any issue.
Thank you. Not a few, Malvik.
Yeah, I'll guide Rashtok up.
Karoon,
Yes?
you go on ahead, because if anything happens to you, I will be able to
I'm
go
gonna
down
do
to
it
you, all right?
Just exactly like the lizard.
Yes.
I've
I'll
been
be
watching
here.
the lizard. I'm gonna do it just like that. Do I also roll acrobatics?
Yep.
24.
Okay. Karun is definitely less steady going across this ladder. There's a few shaky moments. Karun, as you are crossing, you stop about halfway.
Yeah. What?
Please make a will save for me.
Is this an emotional effect?
Yes.
Then I get a
Circumstance
special
bonus?
bullshit for it
Okay.
because it's an emotional effect.
Okay,
I'm
do you
trying
have?
to
I
find-
take
it's
it
called
you have a feat.
forlorn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called forlorn. +1 circumstance bonus to saving throws against emotional effects.
And before this is rolled, just as a heads up, if I notice that I'm watching her pause, so if I notice she begins to wobble and like she's going to fall, immediately casting fly so that I can descend to get her.
26.
Okay. Karoon,
Mm-hmm.
you hear a voice familiar to you amongst these
Oh.
whispers.
Oh.
I think it sounds like a Dronus.
Oh. What does he say?
Parun, 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 parun.
Mm-hmm.
It was your fault.
Oh.
Why did you take me away from them?
Well, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't give me time to answer. You slipped.
We didn't have any time.
Naked.
We didn't have any time.
My sister, all of them, they know nothing.
They will. They will.
Soul is unrest. You damned me.
Something is wrong.
Karun, darling!
Karoon.
Yes.
What is she doing?
Keep going,
Come
love.
across.
Come across
Okay.
the ladder.
All right.
Should join me. Make
No.
it right.
I'm gonna keep going away from the sad lake. So just keep on.
Right.
Make
keep on
another
going.
acrobatics check, please.
All right. 29.
You cross the last half of the ladder.
My hands are like this, ready to cast. I'm like,
That is a very sad lake.
You're shaking constantly.
Yeah,
You're
it was pretty sad. Anyway, I did it.
Good.
right. Marcelia, I'll send one of them back here in order to hold it steady for you, since they can cross more easily. All right?
I think it'd be best if I just go. And if something happens, then maybe you can catch me.
All right.
We shouldn't waste more time, I think.
All right. And I will follow suit and attempt to cross.
Please make an acrobatics check.
30.
Yara, cross the ladder. You do hear whispers as you cross, though. Yara, I'm afraid.
Oh, fuck this place. And I cross and prepare for Arcelia to cross, ready to react should I need.
I will put bits of cloth in my ears and then attempt to slowly crawl over the ladder.
Please make an acrobatics check. Yours will be
Alright.
more difficult. Because you have no one setting the ladder on this
It's
side.
okay. I never skip leg day. I'm limbered up. You know, I had a nice breakfast. You're me. Let's go. It's easy. No problem. Yeah, see? Natural 20.
Arcelia, you cross this chasm. Barest hint of a whisper escapes this chasm as you cross. Peace is for the weak.
As I'm crossing, my eyes are up, not down. I trust my hands and my knees where they are, and I'm looking instead up to the faces of my companions. I focus on them. Keep the movements slow and steady. And once I'm across, I hop up. I shake the nerves out of me. This wretched place. Harun, let me help you put your ladder up.
By all means.
I'll help stow it away.
To the west, then. I say, shaking my hands to get the nerves out.
This way.
What do the walls look like as we are moving?
Yeah, this is covered with ice, but there's a lot of like dark green stone underneath. Dilapidated. A lot of the stuff is crumbling. You know, here it's, you know, you would see the difference between like a porous kind of stone and like something that was very solid, fairly easily, right? This black frost appears as if it is infecting the stone.
We're passing this this pathway on the right here. Looking down it, do we notice any sorts of buildings, or does it line up with any of the buildings that we saw coming in?
So this is, in effect, you were in what is sort of like a ruined city
Yes.
at the moment. So I don't have like an easy answer to that. I would suggest that there's other buildings and things around the city.
All
This
right.
appeared to be the path leading towards the closest spire.
Oh, to the right.
No, I'm sorry, not to the right.
Oh,
Where
forward.
Snowy Owl has directed you.
Gotcha. All right. So we could just assume there's probably stuff down to the right, but that's not where we're going. All right.
Snowy Owl didn't indicate that way, but it's up to you.
All right. We push forward then, yes?
If this is a hole, I will wait for others to pass me, and I will go last.
Take care. Here, there is another small chasm, but I cannot see the bottom.
Go on
Harun,
ahead,
are you
Harun.
coming?
Sorry, I just thought I heard something. I'm fine. Yes, of course.
Yes, go
I'll
on
be
ahead in
behind
front.
you.
Okay.
We must somehow make our way across again. This chasm is larger. To your left, you can see a much larger chasm. This one about 45 to 50 feet across. There are more up ahead as well.
I look to Roshtok and to Snowy Owl. I suppose now it's our turn, eh?
Yes. We should have brought a boat.
A flying boat?
I'd like to take a rock and throw it down the chasm to try to determine how deep it goes.
Sure. Give me a survival check.
Okay. 7.
It eventually makes a noise, but you have no idea how far down that is.
I might be able to help out with that a bit. I grab a rock, I cast light on the rock, and then drop it.
Oh, yes, I suppose that's a much more clever way to do that. I kind of just threw a rock.
Oh, that's fine. I've done this before. And now I'm listening and watching.
Sure. Survival check.
22. Not re-rolling though.
You can't really tell specifically, but you can guess it's over 100 feet.
It would be very bad if we fell.
So magic it is.
Yes.
Now looking across this chasm, to get past all of it to the other side, all the way on the other side, let me just take a look really quickly to see how far that is. At like the furthest point inward, I suppose. So around here, be where we would start. Can't read the number because it's so small for me. So it's about 160 feet. How many feet can we move in per round, Rostock?
It would be
With
3. It's your normal move speed.
Well, I have
action.
25, and I believe
So you would
do
be
too.
able to move 75 in action. Or a
25
round.
action. All right.
75 a round. Yes.
And a round is how many seconds? 6 seconds?
6.
So about how many times would we be able to go across ushering some people? Snowy Owl can manage themselves, right?
With a couple of 100 feet when we dealt with it before, we were able to make it 3 trips each with carrying someone, and that was with double the size of the group. So 1 fly spell might be enough.
All right. And out of the 2 of us, I would assume physically you are stronger, but you have less spells, yes?
No, I can move 25 feet. Yes. Yes. I can move the same distance as you.
All right.
But
you have 1 cast to fly.
If I had prepared it today, yes.
Oh, so you have no cast to fly. I'm the fly person.
You can cast fly on whoever you wish, though, if it
Yes,
functions the
indeed.
same as mine. So yes, I could carry. I am stronger. But you could also do the same thing to Malavik or Auxilia.
Indeed. All right. I will look, to Malavik, I suppose, since he is physically the strongest, yes? Even though Arcidia is very, very strong. And I will look to you, Malavik. Do you wish to usher everyone across so I can cast magic upon you?
Whatever we need to do to get the job done.
You will. All right. And what is
I
your
do
move
warn
speed
you,
normally?
the deeper we get in this place, the less in touch I am with the Hawk. If it
Alright.
drowns him out, I do not know what it will have effect-wise on us. The closer we get, the larger the chasms, the more dangerous they become.
Malavik, do you
Also,
wish
the
for one of
Hawk
us to
did
do
not
it then?
feel.
Do you wish for one of us to do it then instead?
I'm just warning everyone.
It's a note. I understand.
All right.
The Hawk was not confident in his place. Didn't even know where I was. He sees through my eyes. That bothers me. So be careful.
The
Carrying
mosquito
one
witch
person.
warned me of that.
Yes. So, the reason why I'm saying this. I do not have a problem with carrying one with anyone across, but we do have to worry about not only me, but the one I am carrying. I cannot control the actions of the one that I am holding. If this place has an effect on them and they attack, stab, scream, let go. It's a fair warning. Keep your mind tight.
I do have this, and I flick the snap leaf. So that would eliminate at least a little bit of the problem if it were me to do it. I just don't know if I can carry everyone across.
I'm not having a problem with carrying. I'm just warning.
Right.
Be ready. He is warning what I agree with. There are other influences here, and they are stronger. So steel your own mind. He's saying not that he would drop, but if someone lashes out because their mind breaks.
Yes. Exactly.
Do you want us to hold on to them then?
Yes.
We'll help when we get across.
All right.
If you wish to bring me
must.
first, Maravik, I can hopefully attempt to do something if something goes wrong.
Yes. Having us on each side is good. We can both do something. All right. And I will conjure up the blue energy that I typically do when I'm about to cast a spell of this nature, and I will cast Fly upon Malavik. This is his movement speed. In flight, you can put the effect Fly on you.
Okay. Now, this lasts for 5 minutes. Malavik, you're pretty fast. You're...
I can also sudden charge. It's up to 50 feet.
I don't know if you can without a target.
Oh, if it says, attacking a creature or something, or if it just says move a distance.
With a quick sprint, you
Let
dash up
me
to your
see.
foe. So you don't have a foe at the moment.
Well, no. I can stride then.
Yeah, I mean, you can move up to 90 feet in one turn.
Fly, I don't believe you're allowed to stride, so it is per movement, like per action. It will be
Which I-
whatever your movement speed is.
Yes, that would be
He's got
90.
30, so he gets to...
I think stride is just the normal. It's not a sprint, it's just your normal full move.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
3
So-
actions a move. Or how many actions across? It's only 50.
Who are you
Well, you want to go
bringing first?
all the way.
Oh, right. Not just the 45. That because we have to
Indeed.
cross multiple times. I see.
Yeah, I would do multiple.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking to drop everyone off on one, drop everyone off on the other, and so on and so forth.
Do those
Because
edges
if he-
over there look crumbly, though, is my only thing. If that looks super dilapidated, I don't know that's a good idea. The only reason I was saying all the way across is because it looks
Give me a
visually
perception
as though
check.
it might crack. Yes.
Whoever wants to
I'm
make
going
it.
I'm going to take out the spyglass. That'll give me a +1 as well on my perception.
It'll give you a +2, right? Because it's a nice one.
Does it? Crap, where is it?
The
It's in
really
stash.
good spyglass. Oh, I have it. It's right here.
You stole my spyglass.
No, this is the one I made, and it is only
Oh, you
sorry,
made
it
this
is
one.
only a 1.
It is 1. Very good. Right, so I'll just add the +1. And,
I see.
you know what, before I take a look, is it alright if I cast guidance upon myself as well, since it's a circumstance bonus?
Sure.
Let me do that too. Go ahead and I'll give myself the immunity as well. And then spyglass. +1. This is an item bonus. Natural 20 for 38.
Yeah. Okay. Looking through the spyglass, you see a bunch of stuff, Yara. Specifically, you can see that the edges around this are definitely a little crumbly, for sure. All of these places look like they could probably hold your weight. You probably don't want to get super close to the edge. And you also see something else in the distance. You see a group of creatures at the base of the spire.
And the base of the spire is all the way straight.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Okay. Couple of things I say, folding up the spyglass. Near the spire, there are enemies that we should be aware of. There are creatures there. So all the way across, there's a large group of them. Now, also, the edges there, Malefic, if you are going to drop people off on the middle of the platform would be the best.
Yeah, that's what I was intending.
Yes, I'm just saying be very aware. It looks like the edges will fucking crumble.
You would see a Rashtak. How far across is that, roughly?
160 feet all the way.
All right.
I'm thinking about going.
You see Rashtak like doing math in this like soot like in the ground. You should be able to make it the entirety of the way with a couple of minutes to spare, Malefic. That way we do not get placed in the middle of this, but you see the creatures.
Clock has already begun.
Yes, so where do you want to be placed? I'm just going to fly wherever you guys tell me to. Ping it.
If you place those that I would say place Auxilia, then Yara, you have the strongest and most capable, able to take hits, and then bring the rest of us in after. If we want to, if you will likely engage.
So what place? Do you want to go all the way across, or do you want to go to the one in the middle? It's a checkpoint.
The one in the middle
off
is
in the middle.
Safest.
The middle there. It does look a little bit stable towards the center. Yes.
All right, then I'll scoop up a Rashtak in my arms, and he's a lizard. I'm pretty sure he holds on tight. And then I will.
Rostok is tall. He's pretty heavy.
I'm almost 7 foot,
Okay.
but I
just
still
letting
can
you know.
hold.
You will have to make an athletics check.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't expect not to. I'm gonna go here, right there.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
If I can stop hitting. How do I cancel the fucking?
You just hit spacebar and it'll move you.
Oh, okay.
Whee!
Okay. Give me an athletics check as you.
This is an athletics check.
Yep.
Good. All right. I am mastering this bad boy. Where is it? There it is.
I love the slow slide of the token.
38.
Yes. You were able to do this reasonably easily, Malavik. Arostok is heavy, but you are very strong. These magical wings upon your back feel different than the others that you grow with your ability. They don't seem to hold the same sort of burden for you with your muscles, but you just have to use your muscles to hold Arostok as if you were picking him up, which is an easy task for you. You do this with no problem.
I'll be back. I go back, grab the next person, next to whoever wants to go next. Arcelia? Is that it?
Yes.
Or, okay. All right. I'll grab her as well. And I do the same thing. Athletics. 31. The wind from the boobs hold me back, apparently.
They drag.
Wind resistance.
Like wind socks?
Yeah.
Yup.
Okay.
Sure.
Another person is brought across with relative ease, a little bit more difficult than a Rashtok. As you continue, Snowy Owl waits in case there is an issue.
Who's next?
I'll go. I grip tightly to the muscles.
Okay.
Haroon's dream is coming to fruition.
Finally.
He hasn't said anything mean yet. There we go.
They got
Athletics
it.
check.
36.
Again, you have no problem doing this. Transporting each person.
Haroon, you can let go now.
Oh, of course, sorry. There you go, letting go. And done.
And done. All right, we're walking. Lying back.
All right. And I awkwardly try to figure out how it is he's going to grab me.
Front or back?
What is easier for you? I'll do the front. Sure.
And I hold out my arms.
All right. I do a little hop.
Okay.
Spidery monkey Yara has gun clinging to you.
At least there's no water.
Yeah.
Yet.
Somehow the water's more terrifying than these horrific chasms you're being to cross through.
26. It's hilarious because it makes sense.
Yes.
She panics.
So, as you were crossing, the whispers get intense. Both of you, please make a will save.
24.
Okay, Malavik.
I'm gonna re-roll that. Using a hero point.
Well, if she re-rolls, I'll re-roll. Why not?
28.
If it's worse, it'll make me laugh. Okay, so
Hey!
That's good.
38.
That's good. The whispers are intensifying as you cross this chasm.
You killed your mother. And for what?
if it says that in my head, I'll be like, I'll smirk and I'll say, and I'll do it again. And then I'll dig my claws into Yara's back fur and intensify as I continue to fly across.
You alright?
Please, Yara, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Please. Please.
Fuck.
You land.
The
Snowy
whispers
owl
prior.
flying behind. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
The whispers prior to the ones of our loved ones. Are they at all recognizable or in terms of like translatable?
Make a perception check.
19. Really like crap today.
It is difficult to get past the feelings to really make a rational decision on that.
All right.
The voices, they play games. Play the games with them. That's how I deal with it. Whether you tell the truth or not. Are you ready to go, Yara? We've been here for quite a while now. You have been stirred.
Yes. Apologies. So, across the way, have we made it to everyone? I'm assuming so, at this
Yes.
point? Across the way, there's just
see-
quite a large horde.
You see a large square plaza that has crumbled along one edge into a chasm, while ribbons of black ash infuse the remaining street entrances. One of the ruins, immense spires, looms high above the plaza, just beyond the chasm. Swirls of wind, laced with black ash, periodically drift through the plaza. To gyre up the... I've never seen that word before. The plaza to gyre up along the sides of the towering monolith, while the stones of the plaza itself are littered with dozens of bodies that appear to be frozen to the ground. Bodies that continue to twitch and chant, despite being obviously dead.
The closest one to us is about 90 feet. So how do we wish to approach this?
Can you see what they're wearing? Do they look like people that used to live here?
From what I recall using the spyglass, do I have any of those details?
Give me a... This will be a society check.
27.
You recognize some of it. It appears to be reminiscent of a place you have traveled through. Do you remember the empty city? Where you
The empty
wound up
city?
in Castrovel, where you came from Castrovel back to Galarian.
Oh, shit. I reiterate this to my companions. Yes, the empty city. The clothing, it is familiar.
There's not much time left on the spell.
Yeah. Do you want me to take action before we fly across? Yes or no? They are hostile, yes?
Yes. Well, I don't know, but they are probably in the middle of the ritual.
I do not think that is a good idea. If they break this platform, we are doomed. So you have to make a decision now. I'm feeling this.
Begin flying.
Well.
I will do something while you are to initiate combat.
Arcelia.
Take me with you.
I'll grab Arcelia and I'm going to land. Try to land right over in this area right here.
About the time they land is when I would like to use an item. Aimed for the center of the group, a fireball is cast. And it's a 20-foot burst, so if I put it there, it will hit all of them.
Very well. Okay. Therefore, we're gonna need to roll some initiative.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Well,
Or not. Or we could just not do that. Or we could do something else.
It was gonna happen regardless. I haven't been able to use Fireball this whole time.
Just let me
I am a debuffer. I specifically didn't learn Fireball to save Whack and all of us. But not today!
Now is your time to shine, Rush Talk.
Rush Talk obliterates everyone with Fireball. The end.
Fuck him up, darling.
Since when did Cord join this game? That's such a Cord move. Let's see.
It's 20-foot burst. There's like 40 feet between you. You're all safe.
Still traumatized from the ending of Rhyme.
I'm checking to see if I have. I would like to make a.
Oh, 39. Let's go.
Wow.
Well done.
Amazing.
Nice.
Wait, where the hell did it go? Oh, here it is. Okay, I need to know.
Okay. Your mastery at survival in the wild has given you a sort of sixth sense when it comes to noticing creatures that aren't part of the natural order. You gain a +1 bonus to all initiative checks made at the start of the battle. Yeah, yep.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I hit initiative. And then circumstance bonus. It won't let me turn it on.
Chat, before we start the combat here today, I want to let you know. Now, I'm not sure if I said this to you all as the audience or if this was just in the green room, but the players specifically asked things to be challenging. That is all.
Oh.
Fireball!
Okay, Arashtak. Go
Yes.
ahead and cast your spell, buddy.
Alrighty. Okay. So I need to place the burst. There we go. Let's see here. Oh, how beautiful is that? Exactly
platform.
all of them. They must make a DC 28 reflex. Basic reflex, so a success is still half damage.
Karun, it's in the measurement controls, the little L-shaped ruler.
Yeah, I got it.
And you just hover over it and you can hit delete.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so they all have to make a basic reflex save. Let's see
Yes,
if I
I'll roll
can-
damage after they're all done.
A lot of failures
Your
there.
Failures.
Amazing.
All of them take damage, though. Alrighty. Okay. But it is fire. 19 fire
Pretty
damage.
good.
Yeah, I'll
Pretty
take
good
it.
for all of them.
Yes.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2 fails.
The gang obliterates an army with explosives.
Damn it, 19.
Now that, if everyone took full damage, that's 190 damage on that attack.
Yeah, I was.
A few of them only take half, so it's probably only 150 or 60 damage total.
Sorry, checking everything.
Oh, you're good.
It doesn't
I
do
threw a
persistent fire.
fireball into your gears.
With a massive... You see a blast of fire shoot forth from Arashtok's... this was a wand or your staff?
This is a wand, so I would pull out with my free hand a wand and blap.
Yep. Absolutely. This
Surprises the hell out of
roiling
me.
fireball, boom, explodes. You see confusion erupt amongst these creatures. One of them turns with a large cloak behind her. You see hair sort of long and sort of cascading down her back, a large bow around her body, turns towards you as you get their attention.
Yes.
None of them
Did you say a
die.
bow?
Yes. Note, the ones that succeeded take half damage.
I did.
Not none.
I gave him.
Oh, okay. only see 6
actually,
damages.
yeah, it did not show. Why did that happen?
It didn't do the halves. If it did it on your side, that's fine. But I figured I'd mention
Not.
it.
How did that happen? There. Half. There we go.
Brave. Lovely. All right. So that's what I do. You've never seen me cast Fireball before because I can't normally.
I just blink. I blink looking between you and the fucking ball of fire that was launched above and smashing into these creatures. Is that a new toy?
I've held on to this for quite some time. I've never had a good opportunity to use it.
Oh,
The
goodness.
fire
Right.
starts to die down.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? I turn around, I turn my head slightly and look back. The other's like, what?
It wasn't me.
Haroon, it's your turn.
Uh,
Am I getting across?
yeah. Well,
Premature and
Despite
fireification.
despite having the first turn, I don't think there's much I can really do. I can't reach anyone, so.
Could put your ladder down.
Yeah, I suppose. I will take a turn and attach the rope to the ladder. And then lower the ladder down using the rope as like a, you know.
Yeah,
like a
you're
little hand.
using leverage so it doesn't bong and like fall into the chasm. Yeah.
And that's what I'll do for my turn. Can I do that whole thing with my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Then do I need to roll for it?
I don't think you do. I think,
Okay.
I think you're just able to do that. This isn't the same size of a chasm, so there's a lot more stability here for you to put it down. Otherwise, I would make you do a roll. But I think that we'll say that takes your whole turn.
All right. Yeah, if I tried to throw anything from here, the distance would be astronomical. It's -1 per 20 feet, 30 feet,
Yes.
20 feet after.
It'd be a
It's every
-3
square.
or 4 for you.
Yeah.
Every square. I think it's every range increment.
Oh, you are correct. You are correct. Yeah.
So you'd get a -3 or 4 depending on which one you throw it at.
Well, even if I threw it at the first one I could hit, it's like 95 feet.
Yeah, so that'd be a -4.
Be -4.
Because the first 20 feet you don't worry about. It's every 20 after. And that would be 80 rounded up. So that's a -4. Just a note.
I'm going to put the ladder down just because I think it may help with Yara and Oroshtok.
Okay. All
Put
right.
the ladder down, and that is my turn.
Let's see. I'll just put a square. Hopefully, I can do that. Let's find a better color that you can actually see. Lines. Don't want to dash.
I can draw you a letter. It'll look
Cordelia
very
can
janky.
sketch now.
About right there. Okay. Should be able to see that. All right. Arcelia, it's your turn.
All right. First action, I'd like to exploit vulnerability. As soon as Malavik sets me down on the ground, I turn my head over in the direction of these creatures and I try to get a better look.
Oh yeah. This is what you see.
Ooh, let's get a picture. Oh, that's a bit crunchy, isn't it?
Oh, I don't
Gross.
feel bad at all.
Yeah. And then the other one in the back
The zombie lady.
looks like this.
Oops.
Oh, what a nice smile.
Whoa. That's a magic cape if I ever seen one.
I like that cape.
I want that. I want to be a bat lizard.
So first action, exploit vulnerability. I will activate mortal weakness. As I do, I reach over into my pouch and I pull out this iridescent powder and I begin to smear it along the edge of my blade. And you see a orange-red spark begin to fire off at the chemical reaction. You're weak to fire! Second
Good.
action.
Clearly!
Second action, I like to activate my share weakness. Now that we're level 10, use share weakness. Oh, this is cool. It brought up everyone's portraits. Click, confirm. Nice, it just gives you the buff.
Oh,
Okay,
Sick.
sick. Wow.
so as soon as I finish applying the powder to my weapon, I look to Malavik, and there is this hungering look in my eyes. And as I do, you feel a heat emanating from that pin that I tucked onto your armor earlier. You'll feel this heat radiate down your arm towards your weapons. You'll now have the mortal weakness damage applied to your weapons as well.
I smile very greedily.
That's my second action. Third action, I'm going to move a bit closer to the wall so I don't get shoved into the chasm. Move here.
Okey
That's going to be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Time for some enemy turns. Okay. The undead creature, clearly undead, will, this one back here, will begin to start to make its way over towards you. Oh yeah. Oops. It's rather slow in its movements, but it does make it to you by the end of its turn, Arcelia. Orashtok, it's your turn.
Does it smell bad?
Oh, I didn't realize I'd be this
It
quick.
smells rancid.
Oof. Game is paused, by the way.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. 75 feet away. Ooh. I think are they in range? Is that I can't see that number. Let me zoom in more. Trying to see how close I am from weird bow lady. Oh. I think I'm actually in range.
What is your range?
120 feet.
Yep.
Yes, you're definitely
right.
in range.
Then that is just at the edge. However, I am going to cast Day's Weight upon her, if possible. As in, if they succeed. I'm
Okay.
attempting to fatigue this living creature. I don't know if they are or not, so I'm still going to cast it. The other ones don't look living, but maybe this one is.
Okay.
So, I will attempt to cast it. If they are living, they must make a fortitude save of DC 28. If they are not living, I would assume it just doesn't work.
It
I
does
like to
not work.
point out
And,
All right.
that
and you get a hero point for that. Thank you.
Of course.
never mind.
So that spell is expended. And the thing with the bow is also undead. My
turns towards you.
spells have certain spells have no effect, but certain. And I grin and I use my last action to. No, I don't. I get a little closer, but I cannot actually make it across without staying on the ladder, so I do not cross the chasm. And that is my turn.
Okay. Snowy Owl will yell out,
I believe I can carry one across. Who shall I bring?
I look to you, Yara.
Unless you want to go, Rostok, I think perhaps the healer should go.
I think you should go, yes.
All right. I open my arms.
yeah. Snowy Owl grabs you in a hug and will begin to carry you across. It's going to take her full turn to get you across to here.
All right. That is close enough for now. Good.
Okie dokie. The undead creature with the bow. Oh, wow.
Oh wow, isn't she so bad? She has no skills at all.
Take me out, Wack. I double dog dare you.
Now, you asked me to make this challenging.
Challenging isn't kill word death or power word death. I'm just noting.
Huh?
That's me.
Just, yes, throwing that out there, just in case.
Challenging, not slamming our heads up against the wall. Yes.
Not.
Okay. First things first. In Necril, whoever speaks that.
I do, but I don't know if I could hear them.
They're pretty loud because they are hissing a command. Which translates to kill that one. Pointing to Arcelia. This zombie will attack you, Arcelia.
All right.
Sweet. So lovely.
Because of the esoteric warden effect, I do get a +1 attack, AC, +1 AC against this creature, specifically this creature's attack.
Okay. It will try to bite you with its jaws. That's a 31 to hit.
Even with all my bullshit, I don't think I can beat that. Hold on, let me think real quick. Nope. That's a hit.
Okay. I
will raise my amulet to reduce damage, but it still hits.
Damage first. Okay. This is 10 piercing and 5 cold damage.
Okay. So I will take 12. I only take 3 damage.
Okie doke.
-3.
And then let's see. Yeah, let's do a composite longbow attack. She takes aim with bow and will fire at you, Arcelia.
Okay, just to let you know, because of my amulet abeyance, I do get resistance
Blah, blah, blah,
5
blah.
to piercing. Yes, that one.
Good luck.
Resistance 5 piercing.
Critical miss. A critical miss is a 25. The arrow sort of slips from her fingers and it just kind of slides and falls to the ground. And let's see. She will. Yeah, this is reload 0. She's gonna fire again. And I rolled a 2 on this one. I rolled a 1 and then a 2. Another miss, Arcelia. Shh. This time the arrow clatters against the wall nearby with a significant force.
Oh, shit.
That is it for her turn. Okay. This zombie is gonna clamber forward to here. That's its whole turn. Malavik, it's your turn.
Okay. Do not like seeing Marcilia being surrounded. I see where this is going. And I will go up and go forth. And with every strike, I close my eyes and try to pull up the power that I feel thrumming from the ground below. I'll strike at this creature.
Alright. This is gonna be a lot of numbers, so give me 1 second.
It's Pathfinder at level 10. Of course there's a lot of numbers.
Okay. Strength. I think this is okay. It's a crit.
Very nice.
Alright.
Some critical damage.
Oh man.
Let's see if it applies Arcelia's weakness thing from mortal
Don't see
weakness.
it, honestly.
Maybe if you roll damage, it'll show up.
Yeah, it should just show up.
Oh, okay. Wait. I have to add ley line damage. Oh man. I'm just gonna put it as slashing.
Fireball did a lot of damage.
It's good.
This is going to be a +2. Wait. How does that work? No. Okay, here it is. +2. Add. Oh, there it is. Oh. Put the wrong damage. It's supposed to be force damage. Do that again, sorry. Boink. There it is. +2. Circumstance, I don't know. Just want me to put it as status, or there's
whatever. It
something
should. It should.
called untyped?
Yeah, whatever you want.
I'll just put untyped. There it is.
Very nice. You see Malavic's sword sort of take on many different characteristics. This blue, axe, take on the many characteristics here as he swings in a heavy blow into this creature. Yeah, you chop off like a huge section of its flesh that remains on its body. Check, check, check. Hello? Hello? Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Hello?
No.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello.
That hit was so chunky that it took out the audio.
It is. It does have thundering on it. I mean,
Yep.
it's kind of.
Well, maybe don't use that ability too much anymore.
Wait till you see the one that took out the stream. Oh yes, that one is. Now since I crit, I do cleave into the next target.
And you get a +1. Do you do your sweeping? Because you
I don't know if I
attacked
do
a
a
different
regular
target.
roll. To it,
You
or I
don't
do
do
half
another
damage.
roll as long
Just
as it.
half damage.
Sweep says this weapon makes wide sweeping or spinning attacks, making it easier to attack multiple enemies. When you attack with this weapon, you gain a +1 circumstance to your attack roll if you already attempted to attack a different target. So you do have to roll for sweeping, but you get a +1, which is
It
good.
says the critical specialization right there on the weapon above the damage, though.
Choose one creature. Oh, with crit specialization. I don't know how that applies with sweeping.
Well, sweeping is a skill, but this is a critical spec.
Oh, because you
instead of a
critted.
skill.
Yes, my bad. I didn't see the crit, I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is just half then.
Yep. So I'm gonna click on that. Okay, you got it.
Nice.
All right. Malavic does a giant swing and it extends into the next creature. What next?
Oh yeah, I can hit again. Okay.
Now you get sweeping, right?
No.
Oh, because you
I don't-
already hit both with it.
Correct.
Yes.
Now, with this, I look down at the axe. As the skull of it starts to twitch, crickle and turn and snap into place, this grotesque face upon it. I look towards the zombie in front of me and smile in content. I will swing again. It's a 30.
Yes. Okay. Another hit. Do some damage.
Roy. Oh man. Jeez Louise. Why?
How do you kill
As I
it?
swing. Oh my gosh. As I swing, the axe glows in different. Oh, I even forgot the force damage. My bad. Oh, it swings in different colors. It goes from purple to red, fiery flames to an electric thundering sound. As it hits, it reverberates from the ground, shoots in an upward fashion as almost like a spike driven through the body and splits it in half in the opposite direction than I hit from the thundering boom.
Excellent. You see black frost pour from its wounds as it falls to the ground.
File. And for my last action, I don't have.
I think you
one 'cause I
moved. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The next zombie will go.
No.
It will rush up here. Rushing forward towards Malavik. That's it for its turn. This zombie will then begin to move. Stepping over the body of its dead compatriot. It goes there.
It's
Yara,
dead.
it's your turn.
All right. So, do I get the idea that Snowy Owl intends to bring me all the way over?
Yeah, she probably just dropped you here, to do something.
For a
but that
little
was her-
pause moment.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. All right. So I'm a little too far to do much, and my friends are looking relatively healthy, so I recall what I've heard in the Krill in that they are focusing on Arcelia at the moment. So my objective is to try and take down as much as possible, or as quickly as possible, this creature that is sort of puppeteering these other creatures, or at least giving them orders, to kind of sow some chaos, so to speak. So, I am going to go ahead, and it is within 120 feet, I believe that she is. And I will... Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and cast a 5th rank... let me target a 5th rank Holy Light upon the creature.
Okay. Back roll.
I'm going to re-roll that, since it is a level 5 with a
Is that
hero
your last
point.
hero point?
No, I have 2. That is a 34 to hit.
Yes, that is a hit.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll damage. Now, if this is an undead or a, let me see here, or if they have the unholy trait, so to speak, so undead, demonic, things like that, they will take fire and holy damage
Okie dokie.
for 64 total points of damage.
Yara lets loose a blast of holy light.
It's so long.
All right, and with my last action, I'm going to go ahead and just tap my leg to activate the Bracelet of Dashing. So that is basically going to go ahead and give me a 10-foot increase in my movement speed. And I will nod to Snowy Owl. Take me all the way if you can, please. And that is my turn.
Very well. Okay. The next Black Frost zombie will move. Let's see. It's gonna probably get to here. Okay. Gonna use its whole turn to do that. And then this one will now move. Ooh, this one can get in range of Malavik and get an attack this turn. It stumbles forward, rushing towards you as fast as it can, which is pretty slow for you, Malavik, and it will try to bite you with its jaws. And that is a miss. You were able to fend it off with a 22. It misses.
Take the back of my hand and knock its jaw to the side.
This one will go here with its whole turn. And this one I imagine this one's probably, let's see, yeah. This one's gonna get here on its turn. This one is the last one, yes. Okay. This one we're gonna get here. Okay, new round.
Oh. Am I still flying?
Let me double check. It was 5 minutes, yes?
As if I'm still
Correct.
flying.
Correct.
I feel bad for the leader. She just sent all her troops towards me.
Yep, you are still flying.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Haroon, it's your turn.
Finally, I have my ladder all set up. I'm going to attempt to go across of it.
Okay. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
No problem, because 29.
Yep, you are able to cross.
Karun tap dances across the ladder as if it was no problem whatsoever.
Okay. You can
No, definitely.
you can
No,
make it to the
Karun
other
is
side.
shivering and terrified. Across to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Is that my entire turn?
No. So, what's your speed? It's 30, right, for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be that's just one action.
Okay, great. Then, is there any enemy
I'm
with?
so
Okay,
sorry.
well, all of these are within range. Yes.
Sorry, hold on. It would take you an extra turn because of balance.
All right.
So you have one action left.
I would have to draw a. Oh wait, no, I can
your first
throw
one.
a bomb.
Wait.
Yeah, I can throw a bomb. So I will do that. I will throw a bomb.
You are a quick bomber.
That's right. I will throw a bomb.
Okie doke.
The beginning range is 30 feet or 20 feet?
20.
20 feet. So I could hit that one. I will hit this one here.
It will just cost you one on your attack roll if you want to throw it further to like the next square or something.
Yeah, I will throw to that one.
Okay.
For some reason, all of my bombs are gone from the daily crafting thing. Hang on.
While she's doing that, is the bonus muscle you're actually applying? Because I
Good
don't
question.
see it
I'm
at
not
all.
sure.
So the way that it works is when you apply the damage, it gets added into that because it's a type of weakness.
The debuff is on. Okay, so debuff essentially on the monsters. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Monsters
Cool,
have the
cool.
yes.
That's really cool.
Says there's
Alright.
a range penalty of -2.
Then that it would be correct.
All right, I will still try it. I would throw an alchemist fire. Oh, 35.
That's a crit.
Amazing.
Amazing indeed.
Okay,
Do
give
I
me
have
some
to hit
damage.
critical? Do I hit
it's
critical or
Critical.
okay? 18 with 2 splash damage. Although splash damage is my intelligence modifier instead.
It should be. Why didn't that?
I'm unsure.
2 times 2. Why did that? Not?
It also affects all creatures within 10 feet instead of 5 feet because I took expanded splash for my 10th.
Ah, very nice. Okay. Splash damage is applying.
Splash damage deals splash damage equal to double my intelligence modifier.
Yeah. Double
So my
your
intelligence
intelligence?
modifier is, yeah. It
What?
says, yeah, I will. Yeah.
Wow.
It is
Holy
this.
shit.
Yes.
That's a very good.
And my
Level 10
intelligence
feet.
modifier is now 5.
If I don't get Mantic laughing from Karun, I'm gonna be sad.
No, it's. Oh, wait, what? Modifier instead of normal amount, lowering your bounds deal splash damage equal. You have the 5th bound. Yes. Holy shit. Okay. It did calculate that wrong, though.
Sorry.
I don't know why that's doing that. It's multiplying by 2 there, but it's not doing the 4 times 2.
It's 5 times 2. My intelligence modifier is 5.
This is when alchemists come online.
Yeah, clearly.
It's taken 2 years, but
That's why people
finally,
don't play them. Exactly. Takes way too long.
finally, I'm smart enough to know how to throw a bomb.
Wahoo!
It's in the wrist.
Yeah, I don't know why that's rolling wrong. Okay. The reason I'm trying to figure it out is because I don't want to have to try and figure this out for each creature. Okay, so that did... Because they're vulnerable to fire, so I'm trying to get this correct. Let me check your item real quick. Maybe that's wrong. Alright, well, I'll do it manually. So this is gonna be 10 from you. Alright, I got it.
Sorry, everyone.
Not your
No,
fault.
don't be sorry. We'll figure it out. Let me see.
Okay.
It's probably something we can add mathematically in the background.
Sorry for being too good at starting fires.
Okay.
Listen, eat your heart out.
This time when Karun launches the bomb, you see... I mean, how do you describe this, Karun?
It's like
What
a
does it look
small mushroom cloud.
Yeah. I mean, Malavik, you and Arcelia feel the heat from this. Like the napalm splashes out. And you see the creatures recoiling in pain.
There's a lot of screaming.
Yeah, from them, though, it just...
And a terrible, terrible smell. And that is my turn.
Arcelia.
All right. A 5-foot step does not incur attacks of opportunity, correct?
Does not do reactions.
All right, I'll take a 5-foot step here.
Yeah.
I will attack the one in front of me with my Yara's Heart. It's a hit. 26.
Okay. You said this one?
The one in front of me, to my south, yes.
Okay.
Damage? 16.
Very nice. Yeah, you smack this thing with your Morning Star, with Yara's heart, and it lights up where it makes contact.
I take advantage of it reeling from the attack, and I swing again in quick succession. And I miss.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Roshtok.
Yes. So, I would like to do something. It's not terribly stupid, but it's close.
Oh?
Fireball!
Well, yes, actually.
Okay. Well, I'm resistant.
So,
Celia doesn't need hair.
She's
I'd,
the way she is.
you'd hear it yelling out across the chasm. Manovic, are you able to take some potential heat?
Yeah, bring it on.
All right. I would like to overcharge my wand,
Oh
Blows me off the fucking.
which means I can attempt to use it one time extra in a day at the risk of destroying it. It will either break or be destroyed. And I'm definitely doing this. It's a DC 10 flat check. If it's, let me double check if it's 10 or above or 11 above. No, if it's DC 10, it would be 10 or above.
10 or
So, if it fails, it's destroyed. If it succeeds, it's broken, but able to be repaired by someone who knows how to craft, and it'd be very easy for Garoon to repair it.
What was the DC again? 16?
10. 10.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, I could repair that, no problem.
So I'm gonna roll a d20,
Blow them up.
and if it's 10 or higher, it's not destroyed. It is not destroyed. There's no critical for this. It still breaks, mind you.
That's a 20.
But I would
Keep the
like
sound together.
to, yes. Let me see if I can change if it's been used or not. Just trying to see if I can do that somewhere. Yes, there it is. Okay, good. All right.
Okay.
Ah.
So where are you aiming it?
I'm looking to
place
see.
the 20-foot burst.
Yep, exactly. There. It hits everyone but Arcelia, according to this. And the squares, by the way.
Okay.
All right. And the damage is more than last time. 25. Roll a basic reflex, everyone, including Manovic.
Woohoo.
As I use this wand a second time, and you see it begin to crumble a bit in my hand and claws. It's just, ah!
All right. Give me the roll. Oh, okay. I'll just make it.
Oh, there's
Wait, did you put something in the chat, or do I just?
No.
need it?
Yes, under my spell it says save DC 28. You should be able to click that as
I
well.
don't know if he's got it.
Identifiable. It's in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Okay. I failed.
All right, so you take full, which is,
It's fine.
it's
25 fire damage.
That's
Yep.
fine.
and that's under the damage roll I have.
What's your resistance, Malevich?
I
It should factor it in if he.
Yeah, I have resistance and I have temporary.
So
health.
just
It's
select
fine.
yourself and just hit the damage.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2.
Here we go. 4 points.
Crit fails take double, yes?
Correct.
Yes.
Feel the heat kick up. Oh shit! And I like pat Malevic where he's still like on fire a little bit. Ow, ow, ow.
I'm relishing in it.
Okay, this one half. There's so many I have to keep track of.
Yeah, sorry about that.
1, 2. No, you're not.
I'm not. You're right.
You did challenge us.
Yep. Now I know to challenge you more.
Hey, this wand isn't very useful after this. I'm just saying, this is just a freak incident. I've held on to this
Sure,
thing
buddy.
for so long.
Says the guy with 10 plagues.
Maybe like 6.
That was a massive amount of damage. Yeah. This fireball looks crazy. It's like more out of control. The first one was a more contained ball of fire that exploded outward. This one is like roiling. It almost looks like miniature solar flares are rotating around it. Like just bits of fire get loose from the ball of containment here. And whoa. Malavic's putting out the fire.
All right. For my final action, I would take cover, but I do want to make a mild nitpick. One of them got a crit fail, which is
Yes.
double damage.
I just put it in chat. There is one of
yep,
them that
you're
was
right.
supposed to take double.
It looks like the very last one.
Okay.
So
Should be another 25.
If I was a zombie chick, I'd be like, oh shit.
this is revenge. Exactly. This is revenge for the cabinet incident.
Fair enough. All right. What else, Rorschach?
I will take lesser cover. Is there actually cover even available? No. Okay, then. Gosh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to refresh this after my mouse is auto moving me on the edges of the screen, and it's super fun.
Oh, I've had that happen. Yeah, you just have to refresh.
Yeah. Well,
I love
that's.
that, like, a year later, we're still talking about that fucking cabinet.
It haunts me to this day.
The cabinet was the hardest fight we had.
I believe I jumped out the window or was thrown out or both. So it was a horrible incident.
Was that the only fight we ever ran away from?
Yep.
The cabinet was
Yeah.
fucking.
We
That
ran,
you ran away from.
in the like across that river. There was the river fight, like at the very beginning of
Oh,
the campaign.
true,
We
true,
did
true.
run. Yeah.
And I also ran from one other fight on my own.
Yes.
You left us.
Yes, you did.
All right.
Was
that
a
is all.
tactical decision.
That's the door.
I do not wish to cross. I'm not going to cross on the ladder as there's very little room and I don't want to stand on a crumbly edge. So
Sure.
I will not take any other actions.
Fair enough. Snowy Owl will transport you across here, Yara.
Whee! Thank
To
you.
there. That is as far as they can go.
That works. Thank you so much, Snowy Owl.
Take great care. That creature is powerful.
I nod.
The undead creature that seemingly commands the zombies will move to... Sorry, let me just double check this. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, I didn't know I could do that. I can hold control and rotate it? Cool.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay. Doing math. Okay. Yeah. That's fun. Not so fun for you. We go here. And then we can do oh, this should be fun. Let's do that. She takes in a deep breath. And exhales a 60-foot cone of ice shards.
So this is cold and piercing.
This is cold and slashing.
Oh, okay.
I need a reflex save, a basic reflex save from Arcelia, Malavik, Yara, and Snowy Owl.
Ooh!
Damn, a 31 is a failure. Damn.
Well, is it even worth it then for me to...
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, to not get a crit fail? Yes, it is.
Do remember that at least you should have an ancestral that might.
It's
reflex.
fortitude.
Oh, it's fortitude. Never mind
Yes. Ooh.
Question. Nah, I'll save it.
Fuck it,
I
I'll
have-
use
I
my
have
last
some
hero
special
point.
stuff.
Ooh.
It's still a crit failure.
Oh.
Yeah, it's too high.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Shit.
This is bad.
Wait, you have
It's
your...
very bad. Yes.
Oh, you don't.
No, it applies only to skills.
Okay. So that's just the regular damage. That's not crit.
So do I click it?
So Malavik and Arcelia, you take that regular damage, 39 cold, 21 cold, 18 slashing damage.
29.
Yara and Snowy Owl, you take double.
Fuck.
Ooh, crunchy.
You see Snowy Owl
78.
seem to only react to the shards slicing their skin, completely ignoring the cold. But just shards of like ice and glass, like sharpness from this creature get blown out across all four of you. And ooh, shit. Okay. Man, that is it for their turn. The Black Frost zombie. Let's see. Oh, was this one destroyed? Oh, it is this one. Okay. This one here. I'll zoom in a little bit now. This one here will try to bite at your ankle, Malavik.
Oh, my ankles. Question.
Huh?
Am I off guard?
Well, you're not flanked, technically,
Yeah,
right?
you're flying. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm flying. I just wanted to make sure. I want to be fair.
Well, you're on the ground unless you have been levitating
Hovering.
the
You
entire
can
time.
hover, I think 5 feet without having to make any checks. Wasn't that the thing?
Yes, but do you have reach on your weapon?
I mean, if I'm 5 feet hovering,
I'll still give it to him.
I don't know.
I don't care.
Okay.
By that logic, though, I think you are off guard. If you can hit them with your weapon, then they should be able to make you off guard.
Yeah, sure. Sure. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Right click. I forgot to do this.
It's the little aura.
Target.
Yeah. You You can also just you can also just type off guard in the compendium and drag it on. I can do it.
There's a way I did it before with,
I got it.
super easily. Okay. There you go.
I have a conditions manager. Okay. Yes, this one will strike at you. It's gonna try to bite your ankle. With its jaws. That is a hit with a 33.
Yep.
Malavik. I need you to make a fortitude save, please. It's in the chat.
Damn. There you go.
Very nice. You will only just take the damage then of 11, a 9 piercing and 2 cold damage.
We'll make that 2 damage.
Okay, very nice. It will bite again.
Pestering thing.
That is a critical miss.
Kick it in his jaw.
Yeah, it gets knocked away, and then it tries to just strike you with its fist. Another critical miss. It's just...
Just keep kicking it.
It's your turn.
Alright, help me with this fly thing real quick. So, if I'm in the air, and I want to fly towards this beautiful specimen over here with the bow, how many turns would it take me to do that?
Normal move speed.
Great.
And since he's 5 feet above, he doesn't have to tumble through, yeah?
Correct.
Very good.
Okay, I'm going to sudden charger.
Okay. Does sudden charge avoid reactions?
I mean, I'm fine. Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, unless it says otherwise.
Yeah, you're 5 feet off the ground. So you
I'm
will...
gonna do it.
Yeah. Okay. You got a bunch of attacks headed your way. 5.
Wait, what is... Oh, that's an aura.
Yep. We're not there yet. I'll get there in a second. The attacks first.
Oh, wait. Hold.
You should let the attacks
go
go
here.
through.
Oops.
You should let the attacks go first before you go through in case the aura affects your AC or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, this one will try to bite at you.
I mean, it's worth it. I have so much resistance to these guys.
That is a miss. Second one. Another miss. Third one. Another miss. Fourth one. Another miss. Fifth one. That one's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that is for 13 piercing and 2 cold damage.
6 damage. All right.
And I need a fortitude save. Hold on.
All right. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Clicked the wrong thing. There you go.
I'm gonna re-roll.
Okay, using a hero point.
There you go.
Critical success. Okay. Alrighty. Then you begin to
All
move.
right. I'm
closer.
going to go here for reasons. Because I can go past target slash as long as up to 50 feet.
As you get closer, you start to feel something very strange. great despair. I need a will save from you.
Sure thing. Before I do that, I need to make sure that I do this correctly. Got it. Alright, will. 32.
That is a success. Let me just check. Oh, hold on. You are automatically frightened 1. Oh, it did it for you. Wow. Okay. Did it automatically.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Oh, so the save was for something else?
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Malavik, you see this creature's eyes looking at you as you get closer, and you just feel a chill all over your body as you begin to get closer. You steel yourself against it, but it's like one of those situations where, like, you're still a little shaky as you get closer. You are frightened 1 still.
I'm going to make my attack.
Okay.
It's a miss.
You swing your axe down. This creature sways out of the way casually of the attack.
Gotcha. Alright, so I have one more attack. One more attack.
Yep.
I'm going to do a new ability. Alright. Oink. Silencing strike. Now, you have to make a fortitude check.
You have to roll to hit first, and then they have to make a
Okay.
fortitude check.
Gotcha. Alright, I'll put map on it. Oh, that's critical miss. That's like the worst roll I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm not re-rolling it. It's cool.
You strike at this creature. This time, it sort of spins and twists as you attack. You can see it staring into your eyes, and as she does, her eyes take on a hypnotic quality.
Okay.
That's it for your turn.
That's it. And I took off guard off because I was off guard when I went over.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. The zombies. This one. Oh boy. You can see, like, it's on fire from Karun's attack, and it takes a deep breath, and it will move towards you, Arcelia, with a 5-foot step. Actually, I'm so sorry. I did that wrong. I don't know why it's named like that. Never mind. I'm taking that back. It will... It will move there just to attack you. It's
Okay.
gonna rush forward and open its jaws wide. This one, tries to bite at you. Probably whatever bit of you looks the most vulnerable here.
Oops.
That is a miss with an 18.
Oops.
As it comes swooping forward, I kick him back.
It stumbles and then tries again. With a critical miss this time. You shove this one back as it attacked. Its jaws just snapping at the air. Missing you. The next one. Over there. We'll rush up here. And we'll then try to take a bite out of you.
I am off guard now.
Yep. Okay. A 19 is a miss. Next attack, it will try and swing its fist at you.
I elbow this in the face.
Throws a bony fist. This one misses. That's it for its turn. Yara.
All right. It's been a while since I've done this. I don't know if I've done an AoE heal since the beginning of the campaign, when we fought all of those undead in the theater. I think of Adronis, and I channel this healing energy. A golden aura begins to appear above me, and forming in my hands is this blinding light that I raise above as I cast heal at 3rd rank in an AoE for 3 actions. Now, this also targets undead creatures who take damage from vitality damage, so they will take damage for this. I don't know if it is a DC roll for them. Let me see. Yes, yes, they must make a fortitude save of 28.
Okay.
All of the undead in the area, they are all within 30 feet of me, and it also includes Karun, Arcelia, myself, and Sakawachi. So I will roll the damage and the healing for 15 damage and healing to everybody.
Okay.
Right. So since it is a basic one, they still take half damage if they are if they succeeded, but otherwise it is double for the crit failure. What is it? 15 for the regular failure, and then the 2 successes, or the 5 successes, or 6, however many they are, they take half.
Okay, I think I got these right. So half. And then this one is a fail. This one is a crit. Okay. What does this look like?
Oh, yes. So, as mentioned previously, this aura begins to emanate from around me, and my hands begin to glow this bright light as finally this aura ends up cracking and smashing outward and splinters out into this golden energy that explodes from myself to Snowy Owl to these creatures. When it attacks the enemies, it pierces these divine splinters into them, similar to my needle darts, and it soothes Arcelia's wounds as well.
Excellent. You see the holy light sort of pierce the undead flesh. It glows briefly for a moment and then sizzles out across the creatures. None of them fall, but several look like they were grievously wounded.
That is my turn.
Okay. Let's see. This one? Yes, this one will move here with a 5-foot step. And we'll try to bite you, Yara.
That is a hit.
A 30 to hit. And that's going to be 10 piercing damage and 5 cold damage as it takes a bite out of you. And I need a fortitude save.
All right. 34 success.
Good. That's good. Where it bites, you feel that like intense cold for a moment, and It seems like it didn't get all the way into your flesh to do damage. However, it will continue to attack. This time with its fists. That is a critical miss. You're able to shove it out of the way before it can punch you this time, Yara. This one
Very good.
here is going to take some persistent fire damage. And then it will try to attack you, Arcelia.
All right.
Yep. I'm try and bite you. 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 13 piercing and 6 cold damage.
I will raise my amulet to reduce it by 12 damage. I'll
Okey-doke.
take 7.
And I need a fortitude save.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna use my last hero point to reroll that 26 into a 23.
That is a fail. Arcelia, you additionally take 21 cold damage.
Damn.
As
That sucks.
you feel that hardening beneath your skin again. You feel something growing underneath your flesh.
Not again.
That is it for its turn. Oh, actually, it's got to try and make a recovery roll. Okay, fails. Let's see. This one back here. I think we'll also move up here and try to take a bite out of you. That is a miss with an 18. It will then try and strike you with its fists. Another miss. And the last attack. Another miss.
I violently shoulder this creature as it's trying to make purchase on me.
You keep it away. Okay. This one just south of you will now try to take a bite out of you. Arcelia is just getting swarmed. There's a mess of zombies like basically pouncing on Arcelia at this point.
I have been trying to work on it.
That is a 29 to hit.
God. That's a hit.
For 13 piercing and 2 cold. And another fortitude save.
Think I get where is it? Sorry, there's so many buttons. I think I get a damage reduction. So the resistance 5. Okay, so I'll take 10 damage from that one instead. Till the start of my next turn. Okay. Fortitude save. Success.
Sorry, I'm just checking out one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you asked for a challenge, so okay. This is a success. Congratulations. That's good.
Oh, it says I can choose the type of damage dealt and resistance 5. Yeah, I'll just leave it at piercing. So I have 5 resistance to piercing until the start of my next turn.
Okie dokie. This one still has one more attack. Or two more attacks. We just did the jaws, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 2 fists are gonna fly your way. That is a hit with a 26. That is 8 bludgeoning damage and 5 cold damage. Thunk.
Ow.
And the last fist attack is a critical miss. This time, you are not fisted. All right.
Just got fisted once.
Yep. Okay. Yep. And let's see. This one down here will attack Snowy Owl with its jaws. It will try to bite Snowy Owl. That is a hit. For 11 piercing and 1 cold damage to Snowy Owl. Oh, let's try that again. That's an undo. Okay.
Foul creature, get off of me!
And the creature will then try and punch Snowy Owl with its fists. Two more hits. And I have to see if Snowy Owl... Ooh. Oh yeah, we still gotta make this roll. Oh shit. Yikes. Snowy Owl is going to also be infected by the Black Frost. But will take no damage. Okay. And then 2 fist attacks. Oof. You see Snowy Owl take 2 heavy shots. Are directly in front of you. You hear some like cracking sounds. You think maybe like her ribs just broke as this zombie punches her hard, like right in the chest. And new round. Karun, it's your turn.
I draw a bomb and I will throw it at the same zombie as before.
Okay, this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a hit. With some damage.
Right. 11.
Okay.
And again, it is 10 splash damage.
Yes. As you connect with this Karun, you see this initial impact kill the first zombie. What does it look like?
It bonks him in the head before it explodes. He just dies from the concussion of being thrown at a bottle at the head. And then it explodes.
The napalm splatters to the nearby zombies, which should be, I think it's all of them. Because you have a 10 splash damage now, right?
Yeah, the 10
that's
feet
right,
with the 10-foot burst. Yes.
That's everybody.
No way.
Yep.
Karun's body count rises. The body count increases dramatically.
Let's see if any more fall. Your splash damage is fucking crazy now.
Mm-hmm.
This is like an ideal situation for you.
Oh, yes.
As the napalm-like material, the chemical splashes out onto these creatures. Many of them recoil in pain, but no other ones fall.
Well, at least they are still on fire.
They don't get persistent fire damage.
I'll draw another one, and then that's my turn.
You can throw one if you want to.
Yeah, it will take too much of a penalty to throw another one, I think. We'll just draw it. Be ready for... well, no, it's... you know what? No, I think I will.
Is it a cantrip?
Blast him, darling!
She's just talking about the map.
Wait, am I actually able to throw another one this time?
Oh, is it
You
within
only
20
used
feet?
one action.
Oh.
So
Yeah, then I
listen,
would-
you're gonna
yeah,
it's
sure.
gonna be a -2 penalty.
Then I'll draw-
What's the closest one you can hit? If you hit this one, yeah, the closest one is 25. So you would take a -2 penalty plus the map, so it'd be a total of
-7?
yeah.
No, I'll
You
just...
still do splash damage even if you miss, right?
Yeah, that part.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good point.
is
All right, then
huge.
I'll do it. -7. Insane.
Which one are you aiming at? Which one were you aiming at?
The one
This
that I... Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to
one?
retarget it.
Okay.
I'll just, whatever the most effective one is. Sorry, I forgot to retarget it.
Well, yeah, I think it's that one, because then you can still hit them
Alright.
all.
Okay.
Actually, you can't hit this one. Wait, why is that 15? That should be 10.
Why is that 15?
I guess it's for
Oh, it's
movement.
because it's 2 diagonals.
Oh, yeah, the movement, even though it is in the burst range.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So yes, that is it. Give me some damage.
Okay. 7.
Alrighty.
But also the splash damage.
Yep.
And weakness.
Is the splash more than initial damage?
I think it is.
In
Yes.
this case, yes. Yep.
So worth it.
It's been a beautiful journey. Do you remember when Karun used to just throw these bombs and then hide in bushes? And like now you're just taking out all these zombies.
I will still be hiding in
Baddie.
bushes. If there were
My
bushes,
part
yeah,
hasn't
I would be
changed.
hiding in them right now.
The level of fear hasn't changed. Okay, 2 more fall, Karun.
2 more are brought down by Karun.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
All right, Arcelia.
I'm no longer off guard because of that.
Beautiful.
I wheel around and I aim at the one to my left. I strike. 31.
Yep, that's it.
Bonk.
How do you kill it?
I literally cave in its face as I wheel around and smash it with Yara's heart. I don't slow down. I immediately pull it back and I bring it downward on the next one. With a miss. I like how the animation looks like it goes bonk. That's really funny. And I might as well try again. I miss and I try to use the momentum to get another attack in. It hits,
That one's a hit.
24.
Yeah, give me some damage.
21 damage.
That is another hit. Fire erupts from Yara's heart as it connects with this creature, as it agonizes in pain.
That will be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Rashok.
Yes. Continuing the trend of using not my spell list, but my items. I tap down on the ground with my staff as I cast a 3-action blazing bolt, which will hit 3 separate targets and do extra damage now that it is more than 2 actions.
It's Pathfinder's version of,
Searing Ray.
yeah, that triple. Yeah.
And let's see. The attacks do increase my map, so it will be 1, 2, 3 attacks, like usual.
Just target
so I
whichever
do-
one you're doing to each.
Yes. So the first one is the one above Arcelia, which I have targeted. The
That's it.
second one is by Yara and Snowy Owl. And the third one
Another hit.
is in front of Snowy Owl. They all hit.
Very nice.
The last attack you actually
This one-
targeted Snowy
Yeah,
Owl.
this one's dead.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I did. How did? I did target. I thought there was one in front. Never mind. Then I believe I can only attack the 2. I think they're only because it's 60-foot range. Yeah, that's 65. So I only do 2
Do they have
actions.
to be different
then.
targets?
Yes, they do.
Ah.
I believe. He makes sure roll against a single creature on a hit. Blah. Each additional action, you may fire an additional beam at
Different
a
target.
different target. Yes. So it is only the 2. Thank you. I thought, for some reason, the token made me think she was flying over one. So, anyway, the first 2 hit. I will roll damage. And increases to 46. Okay, cool. 11 to that
Did
one.
he
And
kill it?
then, oh, I just beam right through its head as I channel the staff and point my finger energy-wise. Normally it's frost. Today it is not. Ah!
Okay.
And then the next attack would be on that one.
Okay. And yeah. I'm sorry, that was not the right one. It was the one by Snowy Owl and Yara. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Fire blasts outward from the staff. You see 2 beams shoot out and laze through each creature. Okay.
And for my final action, I would like to move across the ladder to over here.
Okie dokie. I need you actually cannot. You need 2 actions to cross.
Oh, my
You have to
mistake. Then.
balance.
I see. All right, then that is all I can do, I believe, because no one is in range of me from here. So that is it.
Okie dokie.
I see why you like the fire, Manovic!
Snowy Owl. Oh boy. Is gonna take a 5-foot step over here and then soothe herself with a rank 3. For 25 healing, and that's their whole turn. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see here. I think we're gonna do something.
She has a big problem on her back.
She's gonna take a 5-foot step.
And I'm gonna slap her in the back.
No,
I'm
you're
just
not.
kidding.
That's the whole point of a 5-foot step. And then she will cast a spell. Malavik. Let's see if it does this right. She is about to try to dominate you.
Oh, baby.
For free?
You
On the
see,
ley line?
you see her eyes.
On a ley line?
You see her eyes just start to like change and grow sort of hypnotic in nature. Make a will save. It's in the chat there.
There's also the incapacitation trait on it, so it'll probably give you a bump unless the spell is higher level or whatever.
Do I want to re-roll this? Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll it. How does it roll the same roll? That's hilarious. Okay.
Yikes.
Malavik, Ikindia will take command of you, forcing you to obey her orders.
Okay, how does this
Oh
work?
no, don't do that.
How long?
No, really, don't do that. I don't need this again.
Okay. You are controlled. Okay.
Is the spell heightened?
No?
Okay. So how
I
long
hope
does this
not.
last?
That thing would be level 20. Maybe.
Says you
Yeah.
control the target, it gains the controlled condition, but it can attempt a will save at the end of each of its turns.
Yep.
On a success, the
Still
spell ends. So you just do a will save at the end of your turns.
Yes.
Okay, you already put it on me.
Yeah.
No, until they're dead, I believe. Normally.
Okay. Malavik's eyes sort of glaze over, and instead of Malavik's eyes, you now see Quindia's eyes in their place. Quindia points towards Yara and says,
Oh, this shit again.
Malavik turns towards Yara. And that's where we're going to end the session today. We'll see you next time, chat. We'll be back next week.